Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your 5-card spread reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising 5-card spread using these cards that are considered very, very accurate, okay? So they're kind of spooky accurate, if you know what I mean. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. New energies, hopefully positive energies, but we don't get one. As I always say, we work through it. That's why we read tarot, to see where we're at in life. Let's see. Incoming energy. I will be giving a pick a card love reading at the end. Pick a path, pick an energy, pick a journey. Queen of Discs. Give me a lot of earth energies lately. You know, I'm reading for different signs. But this could be a person coming in that's a little bit older than you. Practical. They're looked up highly in the community. They got a good head on their shoulders. Even you could take on this energy, even though you are a fire sign. It's taking up, you know, being practical, putting on your crown, taking up energies that are sound and solid. For some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign, an older earth sign. In the past, your heart was broke. Sagittarius, someone broke your heart. You had a lot of sorrow in your life with the Three of Swords. Could be third parties, or it could be just plain sorrow. Things are just breaking your heart, you know. It's in a past position. Hopefully it improves. Obstacle. Ace of Swords. Maybe someone lied about you with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone did you a disservice. Were mean words. You know, ugly words, Ace of, or you couldn't get your truth out. You couldn't state your truth. Maybe you were hindered in some way where you couldn't speak out what you wanted to speak out on with the Ace of Swords energy. For some of you, could be dealing with an air sign. Current environment, Queen of Cups, Sagittarius, what's going on? This could be someone who's over emotional, but not always. It could be something like it's really wrong with the Queen of Cups. Things are off balance with the Queen of Cups. And this person also could be a little bit older than you, but we'll find out. Or they're in their like late 30s to 40s to 50s, okay? Or even older than that. But I feel like this person is having something going on in their life that has upset their equilibrium, you know, in some way. We'll find out in just a minute. What is coming in? Outside energies that's causing all this. The Eight of Wands. Someone either can't travel or come towards you, or communications are way off. They can't talk to you, or you can't talk to them. I did see that Ace of Swords where someone couldn't speak their truth in some way. We'll find out more. When I clarify these, it could change the story up or make it even more interesting. So, you know, stick with me. And you do avoid a tower moment. Maybe that's the reason, you know, the communications aren't coming in. You're trying to avoid a tower. You're trying to avoid from things crumbling down. When you see a card in reverse, people say all kind of things. It depends on the reader and whoever makes the cards. But it basically is this. It could be that you avoid a situation, you're stuck in a situation, or you cut it out altogether, you know. But I'm seeing here as you're trying to avoid something, but we'll find out in just a second. It could be opposite. And like I said, I'll be giving you a pick a card, pick a path love reading at the end. But you are suffering something of a hardship. Really heavy energies with the Three of Swords there in the past. So I need 2 cards for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, you walked away from a heartbreaking situation because it wasn't bringing you happiness. That's that Nine of Cups in reverse. It wasn't bringing you happiness. Eight of Cups is walking away from an over-emotional, you know, situation that brought you sorrow. The obstacle, you think that would be the obstacle, but it's not. The obstacle is you can't speak your truth. You feel like someone did you, you know, an injustice in some way. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Sagittarius. Disappointment, and things aren't moving forward. You're thinking they're stuck or they're chaotic. You're so disappointed. It's like you can't even say what you want to say, or it's coming out wrong, you know. Current environment, Queen of Cups in reverse, dealing with over emotional situations or people. So the Queen of Cups in reverse. I need 2 cards, please. For some of you, it could be a water sign. Like I said, I see a lot of Cups energy here. But I need 2 cards for the Queen of Cups, please. Prince of Swords. Could be more than just one person. Two want to come out. Oh. Try to manifest something. And you're not wanting to argue. You're trying to come out of defeat mode. You're trying to manifest something, but people are over emotional and short-tempered. And sometimes I see this a lot in some of the readings where people are kind of talking behind each other's backs. But I can see you trying to take control with the Magician over this, trying to settle arguments or not argue altogether, Sagittarius. Could be that you're trying to overcome people that are arguing. Because in the outside world, communications are off, okay? Some say this is travel, and it could be, but I see it as communications this time. So the Eight of Wands in reverse. 2 cards, please. It's either not coming in or they're way off. Oh, yeah, they're way off, okay? People are trying to start something with you. But you got better things coming in, okay? You got where your situation is going to change for the better. You got the Wheel of Fortune upright coming towards you, but you're also dealing with people that are like bickering, defensiveness. Their communications are off. I'm seeing this in a lot of readings, okay? And I try to use different cards and stuff. You know, it's the way it's been this year. It's been crazy, okay? Anybody reader that tells you anything different, they're out of their minds, okay? They're lying, because it's showing that I see that people are prevailing. They eventually prevail. I do see your fortune changing, but you're dealing with all the garbage, you know, still. Outside situation, the Tower in reverse. I need 2 cards for that, for Sagittarius. The High Priestess, completion. Okay. You're trying to come out of a nightmare situation. Trust your intuition. You're going to trust your intuition and avoid a Tower moment. What is going on is not the full circle you're coming towards. It's just the, this is what you're just suffering from the community after effects. Like, you know, sort of like how, you know, how an earthquake is and is still trembling. It's not over yet, but you're fortunate. Things are going to change. You're going to be able to manifest situations and trust your intuition to when to cut out something and walk away. Things that bring you sorrow and heartbreak, that make you feel like you can't speak your truth. You're feeling very, you know, censored in some way. And because I'm saying these words, very few of you will probably end up seeing this video, because it does not promote what I'm saying, you know, the internet. But I'm just telling you the truth. So if you have an opinion towards this, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, the trolls take over and you definitely will get buried. But I'm seeing that you are going to, your situation is going to change. You are going to manifest something, even though everything seems a little nuts right now, okay? You are going to avoid a situation that will cause everything from crumbling down around you, because you'll listen to your intuition. It's important you listen to your intuition. This is not over yet, but it is ongoing, and it is going to ease up. This is not forever, okay? But your situation is going to change up, even though the world, like I said, is kind of nuts. Let me give you a love reading. I know that was kind of simple, but that's what the cards were giving me. You got to tell what the cards are doing. It's like, you know, just keep on going the way you're going, even though people are acting up. Your intuition is right. You're right about what you're thinking, what someone is saying or doing. I see that someone is doing something behind your back, like everybody else is, you know, kind of dealing with this kind of situations with people. People are just being plain mean, you know? That's what it is. But let me give a love reading. And I haven't been getting like strong love readings, and I got to give what it tells me. And this is a love, you know, angel answers. It deals a lot with love. But I want to know about love for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ending whenever it wants to end. But usually I try to get for the 31st. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, pick a card reading. Okay, let's see what we're going on here. 3 cards from the Moonology, because they give good advice. The Moonology cards really do. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings for love. We need to know about love. We already know that you're going through the ringer with the outside world, but I do see it improving for you. If you listen to your intuition, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. I don't see that you are. I do see you avoiding Tower situations. as you should be. I'm glad you are. 3 cards from the 8th house tarot concerning love for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pick a card, love reading. I try not to go on too long. Try to do at least 15 minutes, but bonus readings I do like 10. Full Celtic Cross are a little bit more extensive, but they tell you the whole situation is going down, and some of it will resonate, some of it won't. It's like take what resonates and work with it. And if it doesn't resonate and it's not a good reading or it's something you like to hear, then, you know, thank your lucky stars. Now, I do see miscommunications here, okay, coming in. It says communicate clearly, and if you pick this section. Communication, again, is the key. You see me shuffle in front of you, and I don't take them out of the picture and then bring them back in. You know how some people shuffle and then put it down, and then they'll, you know how I'm saying. But communication is the key. I do see that there is awful communications in this section. I don't know if it relates to this with the love life, but if you don't get the communications right, it'll go crazy, and especially during this time of year, during the retrogrades, okay? Page of Earth, again, give sound communications. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but the Page of Earth is also about stability and sound situations, sound messages. So communicate clearly if you want your love life to be a little bit easier, because I do see someone getting defensive. I do see you could turn your situation around, though, for the better also. If you're asking in this situation, if you ask a yes or no question in this, or you're wondering if something is yes or a no, it is a no, okay? So maybe it's about somebody you're interested in. Maybe if you're thinking someone is doing something to you, it's a no. If you're thinking someone is being honest with you and you're wondering if they're honest, it's no. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you're asking at this time. But you got a new start coming in, okay? You got a new start coming in, and you're going to make a final decision on something. So you may be deciding against love, whether to go forward or stop something in love, maybe a new beginning in love. You may say no to somebody else and go forward with a new beginning. It looks like you're going to make a final decision because a new start is coming in love, whether it be an old love or a new love. It'll be different for everybody. You pick this one in the next few weeks. So I don't think it's going to happen in your dreams. Need a practical plan, especially when it comes to love and justice. You will get justice in a love situation. Someone will see. I'm seeing, like, especially in here, like someone done you an injustice and something like that. Someone is like telling lies about you, stirring things up, stirring the pot. I do feel like you will get justice, and people will see you for how, you know, what your true heart is. Okay, don't let people get to you, especially in the next few weeks. Things are unfold like this. Bringing these all together, because I do try, is communications need to be clear, okay? Something is off with that. So in a relationship, make sure you tell them what you're feeling and they understand what you're feeling so it doesn't bring in arguments. Make sure what you're saying is sound and practical, and that you're hearing things the way they're supposed to be heard. You're getting a no answer on something. It doesn't mean that you're getting no in a love life situation, whatever is harboring your thoughts, okay? But a new start is coming, okay? And you're going to make a final decision to do that new start, whether, like I said, with old love, present love, new love. It looks like you're going to put your foot down is what I'm feeling. And you're also going to let your communications be known. Justice. You're going to get justice in a situation. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's saying be practical, you know, be stable. Be balanced, okay? And this is all going to unfold in the next few weeks, where you're going to be dealing with somebody that may miscommunicate a situation, okay? They may not be hearing you right. That could be the no, too. They're not hearing you right. So communicate. Put it forward. Make sure they understand exactly what you mean, and then you will get the justice. They will understand and say, you're right, okay? A new start is coming in love. Remember to make that final decision to do what you need to do and be practical about it, okay? I'm going to let this go. I'll upload it soon. Bye, Sag.